confidence in God and win the war of insecurity, we need to be in God's word. I want to remind us of, the story, the classic story of David and Goliath, right? David, a very, very immature little shepherd's boy, right? Very, very immature, manages to defeat, Goliath, a giant, right? A man that people were so afraid of. Literally, like the army, the Israel army was so timid in the face of Goliath, but yet a little boy had every confidence and was fully convinced in his mind that God was able, right? And the thing that attracts me so much to this story was David's perspective on God. Like his perspective on God. He literally had no ounce of doubt in him. He was fully convinced, and this conviction, right, was enough to not sway him. Nobody could sway him in any way. Nobody could convince him otherwise. He was so sold to the fact that God had the ability to defeat this giant through him, right? And I'm so inspired by this story. I'm inspired because nobody wants to be around somebody who's timid. Nobody wants to be around somebody who gives of the energy that they're unsure. Confidence is an atmosphere that attracts people. It really, really is. And so I want to ask you a question, right? In what specific ways has your lack of confidence convinced you that you don't have what it takes in God to defeat your giants?